Welcome back to England Now7. Today, we dive into one of the most shocking political and economic moves in Britain's post-Brexit era. Prime Minister Keir Starmer has made it clear that Britain will now follow every rule set by the European Union, and what's more, we will pay to do. So this means we are no longer setting our own path, but simply becoming a follower of Brussels' decisions. And this major shift has caused outrage across the country. The source of this report is GB News, published on July 29, 2025, in an article titled Keir Starmer and EU Rules Are Dragging UK Backwards, which confirms that the EU will begin charging Britain to follow its regulations, and Keir Starmer has agreed without giving a clear reason. Now here's the big question. Do you support Britain handing over its lawmaking powers back to the EU? Or do you believe we must protect our independence? Let me know in the comments, and if you're watching right now, hit that like button so this truth spreads to more people. Let's keep going. The economic impact of this decision is deeply concerning. Under the New Deal, the UK will be forced to adopt EU environmental and food safety regulations, which will raise prices on electricity, gas, and basic food supplies, hurting working families across Britain. The source again is GB News, which reported that net zero rules and bogus food safety regulations will push up the price of gas, electric, and food. One crazy example of these rules is the new EU Tobacco Directive, which will lead to massive tax hikes on tobacco, similar to what we've seen in Australia, where tobacco smuggling is now worth over $3 billion annually, and major cities are hit by arson attacks weekly due to black market networks. GB News describes this directive as the kind of insane policy the UK was meant to escape through Brexit. Let me ask you, do you think these EU-driven tax hikes are worth it? Or is Britain being punished for choosing freedom? Your thoughts matter. Drop a comment below. Next comes the ticking time bomb in Northern Ireland. Under the Windsor Framework, EU market rules are applied automatically. This means every regulation change in Brussels is instantly applied in Northern Ireland, with no vote, no debate, and no say from the people. GB News reports that EU market rules automatically apply in Northern Ireland under the Windsor Framework, and warns of the risks of smuggling, violence, and political instability along the border. Meanwhile, Britain continues giving away more than it gets. We handed over our fishing rights, we send money, we defend Europe from Russia, and now we are accepting asylum seekers from France. But for every 17 illegal migrants who land here, we only return one. The numbers are clear, and they are also from the same GB News report, which stated agreeing to take in French asylum claimants, but return just 1 in every 17 who land here illegally. Before we end this video, share it with your friends if you believe Britain deserves to control its own future. And if you want more honest updates from the heart of Britain, subscribe to England Now7 and turn on notifications so you never miss the truth. And here's my final question to you. Do you think Keir Starmer is protecting Britain's interests, or is he quietly placing us back under EU control? Your opinion matters, and we're reading every single comment. That's all for now from England Now7. Stay with us as we uncover what no one else dares to say.